One of the biggest threats to our rivers, lakes, and oceans today is plastic pollution.
By 2050, the trash in the sea is likely to weigh more than all of the fish.
Since its invention, we have produced about 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic, 335 million tons in 2016 alone.
8 million tons of plastic waste leak into the ocean.
Our world is slowly being buried by single-use plastic.
Right now, there are already 5 trillion pieces of plastic in our oceans.
5 trillion pieces of plastic.
I'm trying to make breakfast right now, but everything is wrapped in plastic. So this is already kind of failing because everything is wrapped in plastic, and if I want to eat, I'm going to have to eat something that is wrapped in plastic. We're still gonna go throughout the day and try to find alternatives to single-use plastic. At the moment, I'm gonna have to use some of it because like literally everything is wrapped in plastic. Okay, we had a failure, but we have a success because I'm not gonna be using plastic water bottles because we have a reusable one. So that's a plus. I have my other reusable cup for my coffee, and we're going to be using the coffee that's brewed. I have been using recently this prepackaged iced coffee from Starbucks because it's just convenient. We have another plus. I don't drink regular milk, so my almond milk comes in like this paper-ish container. It's not plastic. Okay, I don't really know what I'm gonna bring for food for school because I usually bring granola bars and stuff, but those are all wrapped in plastic. So I don't really know. Even like fruit and stuff comes in a plastic bag, so I'm having a little trouble with that. We didn't prepare for this. We went to like the farmer's market, but we didn't. So I'm realizing now every food item is wrapped in single-use plastic.
So today I got home from practice and I wanted a snack because I was hungry. I went to our snack area and everything is wrapped in plastic, like granola bars, like everything. And then I was like, okay, I'll just have something healthy. So I went to the fridge and I went to go get carrots, but they come in a plastic bag, and so do grapes, so do snap peas. Everything comes in plastic, and it's just aggravating because you can't eat anything without coming into contact with plastic at one point or another. It's just horrible because you can't cut down on your plastic use if everything you do is like with plastic at one point.
Okay guys, so me and Bella went to 7-Eleven. I got a Slurpee and I didn't realize, it didn't dawn on me till now, after I drank it, that it had a plastic cup, a plastic top.
It wasn't a plastic cup.
I said a plastic top.
You said cup.
And I corrected myself.
It was a paper cup.
It had a plastic top and a plastic straw.
I didn't use the plastic.
Yeah, you did. And your plastic cups in your room. But yeah, so basically,
water bottles that you can recycle.
Basically, this is going really bad. I've used plastic today, but it's okay. Because now I'm just realizing that it's really hard to live without plastic.
So it's very hard to avoid plastic with yourself in food, but if you have a pet at home, like my sister's bunny Hazel, you have to get them food, treats, chew toys, and hay, and that all comes in plastic. And it's very hard to avoid that because you can't just not feed your animal. You can't starve it. You have to like get them toys to entertain them, and you can't just not get them those things.
This is it.
Hey guys,
this is it.
We're failing miserably.
No, we're not.
I got another plastic cup.
Just spent all of our paychecks, no big deal.
Okay, so this morning as I was going through and acknowledging how much plastic I use in my day-to-day life, I realized
everything's connected.
Everything that I use is literally plastic. Like all the food I eat is wrapped in plastic.
Food is the biggest problem. Like,
food is like the largest problem. Everything.
Problem. I couldn't eat anything. Cereal, there's a plastic bag inside.
Literally, everything's wrapped in plastic or is in like a plastic container or a plastic bag. And there's like no way around it unless, I mean, I know that they make reusable like produce bags. It's like a netting thing that like then you don't have to use like the plastic bags that they give you to like you know. The thing is, like, single-use plastic is so like convenient. Like, it's just like the convenience of it. Like, you don't really think about it. It's just like it's packaged in plastic. It's nice and easy. It's right there. And I mean, you could go to the extent of going to like the farmer's market and like not using anything packaged in plastic, but the reality of like someone doing that,
people don't want to do it because it's outside of their normal,
it's really hard to like change like the ways that like people have been brought up.
Because everyone says, oh, it's just one straw, it's just one cup, but that adds up once.
But I think that I mean, it's definitely like a thing now. Like, a lot of people are getting behind the reusable cups and like the reusable straws. In like the grand scheme of things, it is like a small thing, but it can help a lot. If like everyone stopped using plastic cups and straws, like the amount that would cut down on plastic, probably like a ton. So I think making small changes like that, because there's no way that you could ever just be like, okay, plastic, we're just not gonna do plastic, because as we're learning, it's very difficult. This whole week I've had to like plan what I'm going to bring in. You just have to put more effort in.
Like, and you think like, oh, I can bring a sandwich, that's not in plastic. But if you think about it, bread, it comes in
like a plastic. I'm sitting here watching this, and can I literally let Andrew talk for 2 seconds without cutting him off? Like, oh my god. Bag, and like a lot of times if I'm bringing like snacks and stuff, I put it in a Ziploc bag, which is just as bad.
And carrots, they come in a plastic bag.
But like I think cutting out like sandwich bags is something that I'm gonna try to do, because like I could easily, I mean, it comes in like plastic, but I could cut down the plastic bag that I'm gonna put it in. I think at this point in the world, the thought of like being completely plastic free is like
very hard.
It's very like, that's like a big thing, and I don't think that you're necessarily going to be able to get to that point, because we've just adopted plastic and put it in like
we're never
everything.
Gonna be able to go totally plastic free. Like, it's everything. Like, it's literally everything. You
can definitely make little changes to try to cut down the use of like the single-use plastics. Okay, that literally ended so abruptly, so I'm here to conclude basically what I gathered from this little experiment that we did, I guess you could say, is that to cut down on the amount of single-use plastic we use, it's going to take a global effort, but that global effort starts with you at home making choices to cut down on your single-use plastic. So that's what I hope you took away from this, is you can make some small changes, and if everyone does them, we can make a large change in the world.